So yeah, we have the Rock C here. We have a lovely shield, 2 engines, oxygen, 3 power and weapons. Good old piloting, doors, a clone bay. We start with 2 rock and a crystal crew member. Super exciting. Our starting weapons are a swarm missile. So this takes 2 power, charge time of 7 seconds, and can fire multiple missiles. Now that firing of multiple missiles, in fact, only uses up a single missile. But it fires more like a flak where we can't actually target, you know, like a specific room quite right. We also have the Crystal Heavy Mark 1. So this is a 13-second charge time for 1 power, deals 2 damage. It does pierce a single shield, which is nice, but it also can be targeted by Defense Drone 1s, which is not so nice. So the weapons are pretty meh. I guess that's about all I can say about that. But we do also start with rock plating, which sells for a bunch of scrap. And we can get pretty far with our starting weapons and crew. Plus the clone bay gives us a lot of nice options to pick up additional crew members. Blue options. Rocks have the second most blue options, which is pretty nice. I don't know. We're going to do the thing. Sure, why not? We'll go ahead and name crew member Ruin, in case we come across the Rock home worlds. So yeah, I mean, the ship sort of has these interesting weapons. We're weak against defense drones, because defense drone 1s can shoot down projectiles from both. Though they do give us some, how we can sort of ignore shields, which is pretty nice. So ideally we'll try and get into, probably away from the missile weapons, more projectiles, lasers, flak, and whatnot to support the Crystal Heavy here. And shields too in the first sector. Hopefully. So the data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing Rebel fleet can catch up. Alright. Yeah, I don't need Clone Bay on whilst I'm flying about. I guess I'm cool with these rooms. Just play 62. I'm bad at Battle Royale. Well, I mean, we all have to start somewhere, and if you're like soloing it, is it one of those games where some people will be broken up into teams? It's one of the reasons I kind of like Mass Effect 3 is, you know, it's just horde mode, so everyone's on the same team, though occasionally they opted not to pull together. That was always weird. Ooh. Both of our stores for the sector are early. That's not great. Alright, so let's see. Do we go 1, 2, 3, 4? Oh, that seems so terrible. Oh, this is like your 8th time playing it? My 8th game, we've gotten close. I kind of don't want to go to the store. Kind of have to go to the store. How does the sector lay out? We can come across. It's a bit of a trap here, because we have to jump here and then up and then down. Oh man, that's... I almost want to jump here, then jump down here and go 1, 2, 3, overshoot the jump, and then come back to the exit. There's people sleeping where I live. Alright, so let's go ahead. I guess we just jump to this store. Is what it is. Cloaking, mind control, flak 1, and a burst laser. Wow, those are amazing weapons. So we have like absolutely staggeringly this is like the best shop ever. I just wanted this shop. I could win with just this store. Geez, what's on page 2? Okay, decent crew. I can sell that for 40 scrap. That's for 32. That's 100. So that's 72. The most scrap I can get is 82. Alright, so what I think is going to be the right call here Everybody dies before, like, the first closure phase is goofy. That's why I play 60 seconds. It's cool because I'm console BR with 100 people. Breach 2 is amazing. I am a fan of the Breach 2. I don't like rocking multiple weapons. It's really strong for boarding and nice in general. But what I really want is sort of a support weapon for this. And my choices are the Flak and the Burst 1 between those two. That's actually a really tough decision, to be honest. So this takes down 2 shields. That just takes down 1 shield. Flak does it better. Flak just does it better. Flak is the better weapon. But the problem is, the reason I kind of hesitant on the Flak is they have drones. Like, I'm going to have a lot of trouble dealing with them, but it is the superior weapon. I mean, I have to go Flak here. B1 for the crew kills. B1 definitely is better for the crew kills. Okay, so we got an AI ship with hacking. Don't be a jerk. Okay, that's kind of a jerk. So we got a heavy one and a basic laser one. Or just a basic laser. So that is a bit dangerous. That is... This hopefully fires fast enough, the projectile speed, that it hits our shields before this one does, and we only have to deal with a single damage. Alright. Cool, so we heard the sound of a breach. Boy, that music is a little bit loud. 1 second here. And the AI will not be able to repair that. And since it can't repair the breach, it won't be able to fix the rest of the ship. The triple dodge. Good for you, ship. Why am I hitting shields? I should hit piloting here. Alright, chance at double rewards here. 16 scrap, really good. Investigate the station. 8 scrap in a defense drone Mark 1. Okay, so that's 25 scrap. Geez, what a absolutely ridiculous start with this ship. 1 second. Okay, yeah, it's hard mode. Alright. So we can hit this beacon, go to the store, sell that drone, and then we can get shields too? Like, no problem. Intelligent life forms on a nearby planet. No match can be found. Am I going to get a free NG? I would really like a free NG. I mean, I know that sounds greedy, but come on. Free NG, try to communicate peacefully. I think this is... Ooh. I'm trying to remember the last time. So option 2 can lose me crew, but I have a clone bay. I think we still go 1. Try to communicate peacefully. None of your attempts to communicate seem to work. They just stare at you silently. As they prepare to leave, one of the creatures canters forward, not centers. I'm just really excited. Forward and forcibly nudges you away from the ship. He seems to want you to follow him. Eventually, they guide you to an old NG ship's crash site. Inside, you are able to find and reactivate an NG. 1 missile, 1 fuel, 9 scrap, and an NG. Well, this is a ludicrous start. So we're going to go put the NG on doors. The reason we do this is this now gives us level 2 doors to help deal with boarders. We don't want them boarding our ship and being able to freely move around. So that's going to prevent that. NGs do 2 times repair speed. That includes fixing breaches and putting out fires, and has the most blue options in the game. I guess we go to the store. If we get, like, the event where I can sell 15 missiles for 45 scrap in this first sector, I mean, just... Oh. Crew and stuff. That's good. We're going to go ahead and sell this. I want my shields too, even though I can't quite power them up yet. That's going to be fine. Let's go ahead and I'll buy a fuel. Get up to 14. I like sitting at about 14 fuel, 16 if I'm going into a nebula. We don't know if I'm going into a nebula yet. Alright. We have to start curbing our enthusiasm here. Don't want to get too hyped on a run and then, like, blow it. You spot a small rebel ship nearby. It seems to have been retrofitted for transport rather than combat. It does not want to engage you or your ship. Alright, so they're going to try and run away. Okay, we're going to turn off our engines, or turn off the oxygen, kick up our shields a little bit. And since we're not being boarded, they don't have a teleporter, we're going to go ahead and move the NG to shields. It might be relevant with a weapon setup. We're really going to have to focus on taking down their piloting to make sure they don't get away. Alright, shield hit is good. Try and take down their engines too. I mean, it's a little bit scary that I'm not hitting weapons here. Oh, come on. How did I... It's a bad miss not hitting them in the engines. Okay, thank you. That's all I ask. So what's really nice is we dealt 3 damage to rooms and we've pulled the piloting. That's why it says it's currently delayed. Alright. The debris implies that the ship was carrying drone schematics, but unfortunately nothing remains. Oh, we could have got a free drone schematic. Rip run. We didn't get something amazing that jump. That's super disappointing. Alright, let's go ahead and buy a delicious power bar. Alright, so now we can keep those shields running. And yeah, this is pretty much a picture perfect start. Getting that extra crew member to put on doors. Which is nice. Also, the NG can move faster. Rocks are slow-moving crew, as is the crystal. So we can get to areas quickly, which is nice. Alright, let's figure out how I actually want to get to the exit here. I mean, I guess we can work our way up. 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess if we arrive here early, we can jump back here if necessary for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jumps. So we'll take the top route. Alright, rebel ship approaches cautiously. Personally, says the captain, I'd have stuck with the Federation, but I'm a soldier, sir. I'm of no use without war to fight. Oh, that's not true. You can do lots of things, but aside from fighting. Okay, we got a basic laser and a burst one, so that is 3 projectiles. No boarding, so we move the NG. Let's see if we can snipe their weapons with the crystal. I doubt it. Our charge time is 13, and this is like 10, and that's 11. Hey, Jet, I just switched to whole lasers, and I don't have to pay for them for a whole year. A whole year! It was easy, too. I just went online and said blah, 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 F you Sprint. Hey, TikTok Pro, that ad is so ridiculously bad. Okay, so we heard a very odd sound, and that was the sound of our projectiles actually colliding with theirs in space. That's why we only see one and the miss. That can't happen. The miss? No! It's fine. We have 2 shields. We're totally okay. Alright, 1 shield's down. That's going to make flak better. Alright, now they have no evasion. That's GG. Okay. 1 drone, 1 missile, and 18 scrap. Let's get a little tic-tac on here. Welcome aboard. Okay, go ahead, move them back to doors. Do I want to get another power bar here? Nah, not yet. Okay, so how fast do I have to be here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, there's actually not a chance I get to this, is there? I can go 1, 2, 3, Okay, 1, 2, 3. That's 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, so I guess we're going to have to just line it 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, asteroids. You don't have shields. Do you know that you don't have shields? Because you don't. Okay. Oh, that asteroid just hit him in the weapons. That would have been glorious. Oh, the double miss. What? So, the Crystal Heavy 1, it's essentially like a heavy laser, except it has level 1 shield piercing. It also takes 13 seconds to charge instead of 9. And it also can be shot down by defense drone 1s. Alright, good fight. Great fight. Okay, so we get 1 fuel, 1 drone, 18 scrap. Now, because we're in an event, we actually, upon defeating the ship, don't get our FTL fully charged immediately. We also can't do any improvements on our ship or name my crew. We're not farming up these asteroids. These aren't, in fact, helping our evasion at all. We're not gaining any skill from it. Because it'd be just easy to sit here all day and farm. Alright, so we detect a Rebel Scout on an attack approach to a small refilling outpost. We have a chance at double rewards here. Now, I see that they have a heavy laser. Is that like a mini beam? And they have a drone. Okay, so let's go ahead, intervene, defend that outpost. More like hoping that it's an offensive beam drone. Okay, that's perfect. So we actually cannot take damage from this fight. Let's go ahead, check the sensors, and see what kind of crew we're dealing with. Okay, just 3 humans. I kind of doubt I could get a crew kill here. Like, I would almost need a breach there. Because I'm just going to do way too much damage with my weapons. This is not a crew kill ship setup here. That's probably the only thing bad about this ship. Well, I shouldn't say the only thing bad. Of our current situation, as amazing of a start as we've gotten, is that like we really aren't set up to get crew kills, which, you know, is 15% more scrap typically, as well as finding free items, though we haven't been hurting. Okay, get 17 scrap. The outpost hails you. Those pompous bastards expected free service just because they defeated the Federation. Take this for the help. 15 scrap and 2 fuel. Alright, that's pretty good. Okay, we're going to get that engine online. Go ahead, buy another power bar. And let's go ahead and get Coltrane on board. You get crew kills if you get a breach in the first, second hit on the O2. High crow. Yeah. Well, I guess ideally. Like just Rex Ha, no time for crew kills? No, there's always time for crew kills. It really behooves you to get crew kills whenever possible. I mean, hard mode. So the big difference is between hard mode and the lesser ones, or I should say the lesser ones, the easier modes, though they are also hard, difficult in their own right, is you get no starting scrap. So easy, you start with 30. Normal, you start with 10. You start with 0. You also get less scrap for kills. You also soldier swarm for a flak. It's a good call. So the first store we went to, behoove, I'm not a horse. Oh. So the first store we went to had cloaking, mind control, and hacking for the systems, burst 1, breach 2, and flak 1 for weapons. Ship crew. Me, welcome aboard. Accepted. Okay, so we have a little bit of evasion. We still have 40 scrap. Distress. Okay, so now I can definitely see my pathway. 1, 2, 3. Is that too greedy? 1, 2, 3. The nebula does decrease. 11th place. Well, that's a marked improvement from 68th. Whoa now, your cockpit lights up with warning signals. You're being targeted by a nearby ship. Rude. Okay, so again, we have a heavy laser and an ion, so they cannot hurt us. And they have a rock and a mantis. Okay. Yeah, we picked up a free NG. We have a defense drone 1 as well. You got 1 kill for 11th place. Nice. Yeah, not going to get a crew kill here. So what we actually have to do in that situation is get the Mantis to do repairs, because Mantis is terrible at repairs. And so you have to preoccupy the rock first. So you damage a system, the rock goes and repairs that system, and then you damage the other system, the oxygen in this case. So the Mantis starts doing repairs, and that's how you can effectively like switch off. Hey, surviving at level 2 oxygen. So we actually see that the ship is a little bit pink now. I guess I could train shields a little bit. Not really. This ion's going to kind of stun me. We wait to see when the repair's actually up before shooting it again. Actually, I doubt this is going to work. Okay, with no breach, it's definitely not going to work. Plus, the rock can just come in and do repairs. And at 150 health, should be no problem actually fixing it. I'm going to have to kill them. Anyways, 3 fuel, 1 drone, 16 scrap. Alright, fair enough. Wow, nice, another fight. So they have a charge ion and looks like a mini beam here. I forgot to move Tic Tac back to doors. That's all right. It's not a boarding situation. Just have to be cognizant of that in the future. All right, we could potentially take damage if they hit us with enough of these ions. Though I have seen the AI occasionally bug out with this weapon and like forgets to shoot it. That's not the case here. 3 fuel, 1 drone, and 14 scrap. Alright, so I mean, we're already sitting at 70 scrap, and we've upgraded our systems. We have the engines, we got good weapons. This is a really strong start. That's close. Do I want to... I think we can get another jump here. Hey, Tic Tac Fo, thank you for the host. So I'm throwing my hands up in the air because there's a black market hub here. You receive a message, these are dangerous times. If you have extra military grade explosives, we'll gladly pay you for them. So after I sold off my missiles, for those of us who weren't here, and got my NG, I was like, do you know what would make this sector disgusting? If I got the event where I can sell 15 missiles for 45 scrap. Yeah, okay. So I have 115 scrap, plus shields 2, plus the flak. This is just ridiculous. You arrived at a long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. No! Greetings. Our supplies of mining explosives have run out ever since the rebel located this system. Do you have any extra explosives? I just sold it to another guy. Dang it. I understand. Good luck. I didn't know they were such a hot commodity. Okay, so let's see what we have. Rip free pre-igniter. Oh my gosh, no. No, I thought it was a good thing, but it was a bad thing. Okay, so we have a bunch of hostile sectors here. We have a Zoltan controlled. I mean, Zoltan shouldn't be too bad. I kind of don't want to go rebel controlled. Well, I guess we go rebel here, rebel. Problem is that Sector 4, red Sector 4s can get pretty nasty. Let's get Zoltan control. Let's take it easy for this beginning. I mean, we have a really far ahead. I have a lot of scrap. We can play towards getting some really nice improvements. Sector 4 abandoned isn't too bad. I mean, that's when the bombers start showing up. This is Sector 4. And, I mean, we should be okay dealing with the crew. We have the high health. I'm more inclined just to look for stores, though. Scout maneuvers to attack while boarding. Okay. Remember that thing I was supposed to remember? I didn't remember it. Oh, okay, Triple Mantis. Triple Mantis is a little bit gross. Okay, get to doors, get to doors. Oh, you know what's worse? Quintuple Mantis. Okay, now what's nice is we actually can't be harmed from this ship, so that is pretty important. Okay, so we're going to move our crystal to help our rock. Going to vent out those 2 rooms. Let's actually switch those guys out and then reassign them in the room to divvy up the damage that they were taking. I really need them to not break my clone bay. The only thing I'm concerned about is potentially losing crew here, but with 2 shields up, we should be fine. Oh, you're running away. Why are you doing that? I'm going to turn off my oxygen to get oxygen out of those rooms even faster. Okay, so this is fine. We should start having a bad time soon. Really? You're just gonna try and fight in the weapons? So many Mantis. Okay, I'm gonna turn the oxygen back on because now that I'm choking out my pilot. Okay, 2 Mantis down. They should be pretty low health. I guess they're both trying to run for the shields. Fantastic. I also should have shot the shields with my first shot since weapons can't harm me. Alright, we should be able to clean them up. They're on pretty low health here. Alright, got 19 scrap. Okay, so I already know that's not a store. That apparently isn't a store. Let's go check down here. I mean, we have 134 scrap. That's like a lot of scrap. That is like nothing. Hey, there's a store. Let's go check that out. Scrap recovery arm, drone recovery arm, backup DNA bank, drone control. We're not buying drone control. Hacking. I mean, hacking's good. And actual drones. Okay, so we're not going drones, drone control. Hacking's pretty tempting. I don't think I have anything to actually sell here. I'm just figuring out if that's like too greedy. I mean, hacking is arguably the best system that you normally buy. I mean, I guess shields is better, and all the other systems you quote-unquote need, you always start with. Like piloting and engines. Sure. We're okay on fuel. We don't have to repair a hold. We'll probably come across vents that'll do it for us. O2 best system. Okay. Yeah, I think scrap recovery arm's a little bit too greedy. I actually would like to perhaps find another weapon. A fan of doors. Oh, that's sounds like a Scott Onesie Wilson fan right there. Not disapproving. I am one as well. Okay, to the distress. Why are you distressed? You arrive to find a lumbering Zoltan freighter with no one at the helm. 7 scrap. Okay. It's another distress. Anyway, I would like to hit all these nebula jumps. When the enemy one-shots you. Yeah, that's why back in the day I could never really get into, Counter-Strike. Is you just like, you walk down a hallway and you get opt. Oh, that was fun. GG's. Okay, we got Mantis, we got NGs. And we can't take damage. Let's see. Level 2 oxygen, but why? Okay, so we're going to hack the oxygen and then we're going to shoot it. Now the hack actually continues even though the system's broken. Kind of sneaks that the NG is going to want to try and do repairs. Alright, so we already got it down to 70 oxygen. Unfortunately, the NG is going to do repairs. The NG is going to be repairing at normal speed. Hacked rooms repair at half. Okay, no, go ahead, repair it. Repair it, we'll hack it back down. We'll damage it again. Alright, we're down to 24 oxygen, but I can only hit it one more time. Oh, if I had like a 1 damage weapon, would have been fine. I mean, we might... I wonder if I can get the hack off when the repair and get the kill. Well, we can try. Maybe we luck out. No, the triple miss. It was so close. All right, we'll try again. Oh, that was a misclick. No, we killed him anyways. We were close. Alright, so we get 16 scrap. I don't know, but it has guy. Dude, I was running from the storm, the guy was behind me, and I died to it. And I had 1 HP. Distress. Okay, beacon, all the beacons. Go back to doors. Jump into the brief field what used to be a Zoltan cruiser. Unfortunately, the NG escort takes you for the attacker and retaliates. They refuse all hails. Don't have a defense drone. Don't have a defense drone. You're totally going to have one. You have 2. And you have a burst laser too. Okay, well, that's kind of terrifying. Okay, so we're going to hack... What do I want to hack here? I think we actually hack drones. Then we shoot them in the weapons. That seems like the best play. Okay, you're moving to shields. We're going to hopefully slip this past. Okay, so we wait for it to fire, pause, turn off our drone, shot sails by, turn on our drone, wait for the other one. This is actually going to try and shoot it as well. Okay. Yeah, because this thing could... It's going to be really hard to get shots past this because it could shoot both the flak and the heavy. And I really want to take down their weapon system. Okay, we're going to power up our evasion. Going to wait for both of our weapons to come online. Okay, hack those. And yeah, just both at weapons to try and take that off. Okay, and we blew up their drone. That's pretty good. That sounds like a fire. And we actually can see that there's a fire right here. Let's see if we can mess up their drones. They took the right one offline. And by the right one, I mean the wrong one. Oh my gosh, it shot two. Are you kidding me? Okay, we can close doors now. They got the burst online. Okay, just need to keep that burst offline. Wow, that hack did actual work. I don't understand if it's random or what. For the hack to actually destroy both drones, I'm going to assume it's random. Well, that is the wrong drone. Oh, I shot it. I guess it was the right one. Okay, we got 14 scrap. Let's go ahead and we're going to wait on repairs a little bit because that probably hasn't had oxygen in a while. And I have a clone bay, not a med bay. So, gotta make sure we keep the health up. Move you back to doors. Okay. I mean, it has 66 scrap. It doesn't look like I get that distress. So, oh, that beacon wasn't in the nebula. I should probably pay attention. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm kind of tempted to get level 2 hacking so I can get those O2 kills. The terrifying thing about that is, like, we're going to start seeing 2 shielded ships in the upcoming sector. So that is, I guess that's a touch greedy. I'm sure it'll be fine. I probably wouldn't do this if I felt like I was behind, but I'm kind of ahead. Oh, you spy 2 pirate ships lurking in the nebula nearby. They remain unaware of your presence, and you're able to get scanners to at least identify their cargo. One is carrying fuel supplies, the other is ammunition. They begin to drift away from each other. So, these fights are typically pretty nasty. I mean, I got flak and I got a hole. I'm just bought a power bar. I guess let's go for fuel and see what we have to deal with. Okay, missiles and an ion. Alright, so we're going to hack their weapons to buy some time, and then we're going to heavy crystal them. And hopefully this works. If we do 2 damage, the weapons will come offline. Well, most importantly, this missile weapon will come offline. Okay. We can now bring up the flak. It was a really solid shot that we got there. Okay, they're trying to get away. Seems unlikely. I think it, like, breached the first fight, and then, yeah, has been pretty reluctant. Yeah, 2 fuel and 8 scrap. I don't understand. These rewards are, like, really bad. Like, just always for this fight. I mean, that's a pretty terrible reward, even for Sector 1. We're in Sector 2. Okay, automated drone. Gonna have some sort of offensive drones. And a missile. I'm actually scared of that missile. So we just hack piloting here. Guarantee that their crystal hits. Okay, that's should be okay. I mean, we'll get hit by it, but... It's only 1 damage, that's fine. Oh, they get way better if you have a crew kill? Huh. I mean, totally possible. There are definitely events. I maybe should learn all the events. There's so many. That's like work. 16 scrap, 3 fuel, and the missile. Back to doors. Okay, gonna make sure they actually reach doors. Okay, everything else is online. This is fine. Zoltan Miller hails you from the planet. Through luck or intent, you have discovered the Great Eye. Look into its depths and receive your just desserts. So there's like a 20% chance we lose crew even with the clone bay. So, no thank you. Shotgun corner campers. Ooh, Zoltan shields with the missile. Why would you think that's okay? Why do you think that's okay? Now, if all of our shots hit, we do take their Zoltan shield down first volley. I guess we'll put you... I don't know. Doors is fine. Let's go sensors, just sort of see what's going on. Two Zoltan crew, okay. Yeah, go repair that. Alright, well, all of our shots did hit. Dodge. Nope, 2 damage. I guess we can try and hit their weapons here. Alright, well, we did take down the Artemis. Okay, took down their piloting. Yeah, so I went to the 2x2 room there because with their evasion down, all the shots were going to hit, and that, or they were incredibly likely to hit. You can still actually miss a 2x2 room with Flak 1 and get the kill instead of possibly maybe miss that 1x2 room with the weapon and eat another Artemis. Okay, so I think we dive here. This is in a nebula, so we won't have to deal with an ASB, and an exit on the nebula gives us no event versus potentially 3. So nothing versus 3, and then a possibly nasty fight where we'll just like hack their weapons and get out of there. Speaking of nasty fights, you're a pulsar. Okay, so you're just a bomb and a basic laser. That's a little weird. That is not a threatening weapon system. What kind of bomb is that then? Okay, well, we got ioned in the weapons. That's terrible, but we destroyed their weapons, so yay. Okay, please don't ion me in the weapons. I'm asking super nicely. Okay, hacking, I can live with that. Hopefully I can live with that. I like living in general. I don't think there's any reason to really shoot that crew out of spite. Well, no, I guess I could say that has to pull the piloting, so I get the kill, slow down repairs. I mean, it's not going to really make a difference, but we can pretend it does. Come on, explode faster. All right. 1, 1, and 12 scrap. Let's get out of here. It would be bad if we hit triple, like, events. I didn't think about that. If we hit triple events, and then, like, I can't actually do improvements on my ship. Zoltan Academy sits docked just outside the beacon parameter. They're happy to show you the fruits of their labor and offer you to take home with you 9 scrap and a lifeform scanner. Yeah, this event jump can give you a free augment. Lifeform scanner, kind of interesting. I'm pretty sure it's like a 40 scrap augment. It's sort of like if you have a slug. Yeah, that definitely a 40 scrap augment. So it sells for 20. It gives you the slug effect, so you can always see the life forms on enemy ships, even in nebulas. I mean, if we get mind control, that's good. Okay, in case that is... Like I said, with no ASB, it shouldn't be that bad of a fight. Let's just hold on as is. Okay, Zoltan Research Facility. They say they are researching genetic distortion due to stasis sleep and prolonged FTL travel. Alright, so we either get, like, I think some cakes made of stiff dough and a small amount of scrap, or a fight with 2 boarders that does result in a free item. Low scrap reward. Okay. So we got 48 plus 9... 57. Did I get anything from the first jump? Maybe not. So we got about 50 scrap. Store, no time. Gonna go to the exit here. Alright, so our main goal is just to run away. What kind of weapon systems do you have? Charge 2 and a halberd beam. That's not too bad. Well, we got a lot of scrap in Sector 1. The question is now I am going to need to, like, find another weapon to start complementing these. Okay, well, they can't hurt us now. You can go to shields. I'm going to go ahead and try and destroy this ship for the fuel. We will get exactly 1 fuel from this fight. You always get 1 fuel from dives. Oh, why am I waiting on that? They only have 1 shield. Nice. Just got to keep those weapons down. Alright, we pull the piloting. Alright. So that definitely turned out worthwhile. I mean, we can easily get... I mean, getting 3 jumps versus none, that's... Like I said, we ended up with... Well, actually, the life form scanner sells for half, so we got about 40 scrap that we would have not have gotten. Sultan controlled or abandoned sector. I mean, sure. The number of reports of advanced ships salvaging the wrecks and abandoned mining facilities in this sector. Could it be that the Lanius have resurfaced? Alright, so it's only Sector 3. They will not board us. There are no bombers. Those are the ships you fear the most. And there's a store right off the bat. Now I have to go to it. Okay, so are looking for like a weapon just to sort of fill out the weapons that we currently have. If possible. Charge Laser 1, that will absolutely do. Ooh, we could buy a Lanius and then get Lanius blue options in the sector. So yeah, we're going to buy the Charge Laser here. 2 power, it has a 6 charge time, so against the Burst Laser 1, it's 1 second slower charge time-wise. Get them crew kills. I mean, we can try. Always trying to get crew kills. Fire Beam. I'm not a fan of Fire Beam. Laser Charger 2 is like the most infuriating weapon because it looks like it's good because it has flexibility, and typically flexible weapons are really strong in FTL, you would think, or you like flexibility. But normally you're just paying like 3 power for a 2-shot weapon. It's kind of icky. And then every time I keep it, it's bad, and every time I sell it, I needed it. Fire Beam, please. So the reason I'm not that big of fire, and we're in an abandoned sector. So we're in an abandoned sector. I mean, they're going to have no oxygen on their ships, so the Fire Beam is going to do pretty much nothing. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to disappoint you there. Do I want this online over this? I mean, it actually... Go ahead and sell the lifeform scanners. You can still burn Lanius. I mean, yeah, technically. Let's also buy some fuel. Get back up to 14. I'll get 1 hull repair. That clutch 1 hull repair. Alright, it's 35 scrap to get that online. It just enables me to potentially break more shields consistently. But it's something we can build into. And it's nice not to have to worry about, like, trying to find another weapon. I'm here to win, not to meme. You question a local settlement, and they describe a fleet of metal ships wordlessly collecting all the abandoned metal and debris in the area. When you approach important satellites, the settlement fired a few ASB warning shots. Selenius moved on despite clearly having the firepower to overwhelm the settlements. That's nice. Distress beacon pulsing weekly from Rockman's ship in the system. Their hull and their crew are being mined by the Lanius. Ooh, chance of double rewards, I think. But winning while memeing feels the best. I don't know about that. That's maybe not true. Alright, we're not going to get boarded here. It should be, what, 2 Lanius crew. We got a burst laser 2 and a bomb and some hacking shenanigans. And they hacked my hacking. Hacked my hacking. Okay, so this potentially could be bad. I mean, they have 3 shots to our 2 shields. What am I at? 29% evasion? Actually, they're a little bit more trained than I thought they were. It's nice. Okay, you busted up my O2 with your small bomb. I'm going to go send the NG to repair that. What weapon do I need? Yeah, I guess I need the flak online. Okay. I mean, if you want to, like, dodge any of those bombs, it's fine. I guess if they don't actually hit a vital system, whatever. It, like, the instantaneously just goes back up. And it's fine. This isn't dealing hull damage, so... Stop beating up my crew. This is, like, perfectly timed. It just keeps on happening. It's a cycle. I just really don't want them to get that burst laser online, though. Alright. 2 fuel, 2 missiles, 23 scrap. Contact those Rockmen. Ship jumped away during the battle, but it left much of its hull and spare parts floating behind. You salvage what you can, prepare to jump. Another 24 scrap. 2 fuel, 2 missiles. Okay, so I need 15 scrap to get that online. And I technically have the power if I don't go with hacking. Is that definitely what I want to do next? I'm pretty sure it's definitely what I want to do next. I'll just get the buffer point then. Already committed. Okay, so scans have picked up a Lanius vessel in the system. Again, this is another double rewards. I like double rewards. So, of course, we're going to attack the vessel here. 2 shields, flak 1, and heavy. Alright. Gonna do the same thing, just try and shoot their weapons down. Nice. Okay, so to be safe here, we're gonna hit their shields now, I think. Alright, we pulled the piloting, so their evasion's pretty terrible. And we should be able to wreck them without any problem. Should, being the operative word there. Hitting the shields makes the flak that much better. Alright. What do I get? What do I get? 24 scrap, 1 drone, 2 missiles. Investigate the debris. 25 scrap, 1 drone, 2 fuel. Hi, store. Okay, don't have anything to sell at the store. I really just want to get my other weapon online. And a power bar for it. Okay, so we got flak 1, charge laser 1, and the crystal heavy. So we got 5 projectiles. Well, 6 projectiles, but we got 5 essentially designated for cracking shields, and then this doing 2 damage to enemy ships. Not too shabby. And we have hacking to lower enemy ship evasion when we need to. So, not going to go to the store right now because I don't have any money. And they don't approve of loitering even in space. Okay, wow, pretty much the exact same weapon setup except with hacking. Hacking my shields. Okay, hacking my shields is gross. In an asteroid field, I can't have that happen. So, I mean, we're going to try and hit their weapons and their... Oh, wow, we broke their hacking? Okay, I'm okay with that. Okay, wreck their weapons. Feel a lot better about this fight. Three fuel, 1 drone, 11 scrap. I don't think I take that surrender. Alright, then they hack my doors and eat an asteroid field. 28 scrap, 2 missiles, 3 fuel. Much better. Alright, again, always remembering putting our crew back on doors. Merchant ship is docked with the Lanius transport. You message them to see if they need help. It turns out they've been studying the Lanius ability to reshape material. Okay, yeah, can't get anything from that event. Didn't have enough scrap. Yeah, the only thing I could get at the store for 37 scrap would be, like, long-range scanners, I think. We have nothing else to sell, so we're just going to pass on that. 3. Aided by a modified translator, nearby Lanius scavenger ship messages you. Say! Metal sufficient. Request exchange. It appears that some Lanius who wish to sociable interactions with other races. They want to buy 3 missiles for 24 scrap. Yes. Okay, so we've now sold 18 missiles. We are slowly arming the entire galaxy. It's fantastic. Hey, you're a rock ship. Okay, what kind of rock are we dealing with here? Okay, so it is rock, not just Lanius. Well, so if we take down either one of their weapons, we are completely safe. This will fire at 10 seconds, this fires at 17, so it's actually going to take a while for them to sync up to be dangerous. just to be sure. Alright. So now we're kind of just going to wait. Alright, got down the oxygen to 43. We can actually like keep an eye on the repair progress. That mantis is going to be terrible doing repairs. And they have no medical facility, so should be a pretty easy crew kill from this point on. Alright, yeah, we've already drained the oxygen. That's the difference of having level 2 hacking versus level 1 hacking. Alright. You find a weapon system on their ship with no crew to stop you. 11 scrap and an ion bomb. Alright. Sure, an ion bomb. Why not? So ion bombs are like 21 seconds and do 4 ion damage. Typically not considered to be a good weapon, though it is a lot of fun with like weapon pre-igniter, where you can just, you know, like blow up their shields for 20 seconds. And we're fighting in a pulsar. Why are we fighting in a pulsar? Okay, we're sort of gonna have to see where their hack is. Wow, that's some weapons. So we have a heavy, a mini beam. Wow, that's some insanely dangerous weapons in a pulsar. That's a lot of offense. Okay, you're gonna hack my engines. We're gonna hack their weapons. Okay, now it actually doesn't matter with one shield if this shot misses, or not misses, that we have to wait for the pulsar, but I want to wait for these till the pulsar goes off. So we're going to fire them. The pulsar will knock down their shields, hopefully some level of evasion or whatnot, allowing all of our shots to hit, take their weapon systems down completely. That would be ideal. So weapon in their clone bay, we lost hacking. And they're charging. I don't think we take surrender here. Two fuel, 16 scrap. Alright, reassigning you to doors, and now we're just gotta wait for FTL to charge and shake this ions off. So ions are 5 seconds. Each ion damage takes 5 seconds to dissipate. Is that 3 or is that 2? 1, 2... That looks like 3. Alright, well, it's always safe to investigate. Unless this happens. Okay, so this is a little bit spooky. We already have intruders on board, and they have a teleporter. That's a flak 1. Is that a charge laser? That is a charge laser. We just got boarded by 3 humans. And we could potentially be boarded by 2 more. I'm contemplating hacking their teleporter here just to send them all away. Because 5 boarders is like a lot of boarders. Alright, I mean, we'll take our chances with dealing enough damage that their weapon systems aren't going to harm us. Okay, well now the weapon systems are not going to harm us. Don't power up your FTL, that's not cool. I'll send the NG to help. I want to keep my weapons charging. Oh wait, my hack's up. Go away. You are not welcomed here. It appears that I just really suck at Battle Royale. Aww. I assume, I mean, like, all games typically take a while to get used to. Don't sell yourself short so early. Not watching the stream, my full attention. Well, welcome back. 3 fuel, 1 missile, and 23 scrap. Okay, we're gonna let the oxygen get back online just a little bit here. Send our NG back to whence they came. Okay, let's see. Let's take a quick inventory. So we are fully trained. That's great. We have pretty solid weapons and a way to deal with enemy evasion. That's solid too. So I'm not exactly sure where I go from here. I mean, I might just get an engine power. We could possibly start thinking about level 3 shields. It's kind of early. I normally don't like thinking of them until late Sector 4 unless I'm boarding. Atlantis Merchant appears to have significantly improved translator, as you can clearly understand their message. Metal content more than sufficient. Does the ship care to exchange resources for our excess metal? Sell another 7 missiles for 29 scrap. So the translation device is actually a Lanius. I mean, we could just buy a Lanius, which I'm not really keen on right now. I like selling missiles. That's all we do. It's really just a store simulator. The actual point is not to beat the flagship. No, what I can't do is I can't sell drones. I mean, I'm actually going to use those. 3 drone parts for 12 scrap. That's not worthwhile. We have hacking. We're just going to have to ignore that station. You've been ignored. Zoltan Homeworlds. Of course Zoltan Homeworlds. Of course Zoltan Homeworlds, because this run is silly. You're far from the Federation home space here in Zoltan territory, and it's not clear whether the authorities will have any goodwill remaining. Still, you have to push forward. So, what we're looking for here is known as the Zoltan Envoy Quest, or Envoy. And that will give us the chance to have a Zoltan Shield, which is the best augment in FTL. Okay, your store. How greedy do I want to be before going to the store? I mean, we might... I don't know, cloaking is a possibility? Wait, you bought the charge laser? I did buy the charge laser. It's a charge laser 1. The charge laser 2 is absolutely terrible, but this is the charge laser 1. Charge laser 1 is totally fine. But no, yeah, no, that charge laser 3, like, every time, 3rd pulsar of the game? Sure. Hey, you have missiles. Okay, missiles, burst 1 and burst 2. What kind of crew are we looking at here? 4 crew. The ship is so dangerous. I'm just gonna hack weapons. I mean, I typically play really conservative versus other people who seem to be like, a lot of other players I know are like more aggressive. Like, they might not hack there, or they might try to go for a crew kill. I like to not screw around in pulsars, because they have a tendency to get you killed. There's too much you just don't control. Not going to take that surrender. That dodge. Also dodge, but not the other one. Okay. 1 missile, 1 drone, 27 scrap, 167. I mean, that could buy cloaking. Do I have to go to the store now? I probably have to go to the store now. I mean, I could definitely pass on a shield to get cloaking. That'd be cool. Hi, cloaking. How are you? Medbay backup battery. No interest. Yeah, I'm going to pass on all these weapons. I'm going to sell the ion bomb. It's just, I'm not a fan of most bomb weapons. Ion bomb at 22 seconds it's a pretty long wait time. But we can buy cloaking, and then we'll buy a power bar for it. So that's going to enable us to, every once in a while, have an additional 60% evasion. But you'll need to get, not need to get, we should get, well, turn on my oxygen. That would be good. Okay, so with cloaking, the 60% evasion with fully trained pilot and engines, level 4 engines powered will give us 100% evasion when we cloak. So that's probably what we're going to go for next. Hey, Rebel Scum. The beacon that we're looking for, I don't have long-range scanners, but it's actually an empty jump outside of the nebula. Zoltan space, residents of this sector prepared for galactic war. The military here seem to have given up reasoning with foreigners, preferring instead to attack on sight. That's rude. Okay, so you have a heavy laser 2 and a burst 1. So that's 2 shots here at 10 seconds. Sorry, 11 seconds. And this is 2 heavy shots, so that's 2 damage each at 13 seconds. This funny little red thing is how I typically tell the difference between the 1 and the 2. Also, it's incredibly unlikely this has only a 3-powered weapon system. So we'll probably endure this, cloak under those, ideally. We can go ahead and put you on shields, get a little bit of training. My shield's going to be up in time? No, let's just be safe. No reason to not be safe. All right. What kind of crew are we dealing with here? Okay, so there's the Zoltan, another Zoltan, 4 Zoltans. As much as I would like to use my hacking to get crew kills, I only have 5 drone parts. That seems kind of like greedy. Oh, that's such a good breach, though. I mean, we could run into nasty ships where I actually need to use the drone parts to survive. I like it that the Zoltans keep just depowering stuff as they walk through rooms, because that's what Zoltans do. 23 scrap. Okay, so I take those 2 jumps, I guess, trying to get to... maybe the right call was to get these jumps down here. It's hard to say, you know. I don't know where that envoy is. Intruders on board, with potentially more intruders on board, and a giant missile. Okay, well, you guys get vented. We're going to hack their evasion to hopefully ensure I take down that missile. Because they have 3 shields. I mean, my flak here, and then I just need to do 2 damage to it. 3, 4, 5. So the risk here is I could hack their weapon system to slow down the firing of their missile and then try and get the kill. But then that's going to rely on evasion. Have I heard of Mixer? I do not believe so. So we're going to hack evasion, so we're going to hack them in the engines. Okay, let's... I don't want to help out now because that's helping charge my lasers, and I can't move the NG because the doors is kind of what's killing these two Mantis here. Microsoft has poured attempt at Twitch. Oh. So, no, I really haven't. Okay, we can vent that room. You guys are having fun boarding my ship. I hope so. Okay, hack evasion. Oh, guess what? I totally forgot I had cloaking. And I can just, like, cloak this missile. Dango. I probably could have risked not using a drone part there. How did I forget I had hacking? Because or cloaking. Okay, you keep having a bad time. You teleported away. That one. If you wanted to check out Fortnite, maybe you could look at it or watch me play. Either way. Are you streaming on Twitch or are you on the this mixer thing? Why are you attacking my cloaking? That's not. I'm gonna beat you up with an NG. What do you think of that? Get demoralized. Not right now. I have Twitch. Well, I assume like not right now. You actually gonna kill my NG? God, NGs are so bad at fighting. Oh, the NG lived. In your face. Okay, I'm gonna try and scope out what's going on next door here. Of course, you got the NG doing repairs. That's it's not gonna work. Alright, 2 fuel, 1 drone, and 33 scrap. So what I should do is actually kill these 2 crew members off by depriving them oxygen and respawning them because they're to full health. I really don't want to do that. I got them fully trained in weapons. In case we get boarded again, or they get hit and then that system's offline, that's actually worse than them losing a small percentage of their skill level. When you click start broadcasting, start stream, and boom, you're on. I think, because I have, NVIDIA has something sort of like that. That's an empty jump. That is not an envoy. Mind control. Okay, mind control is super greedy. Drones I don't need. I'm really just here for 2 fuel. Feels kind of lame. Charge ion. I mean, I'm a fan of charge ion. So if I buy charge ion, that's kind of like just the weapon system then. I don't know, Flak is so good at wrecking shields already. And charge ion kind of delays. Using it effectively is waiting for all 3 charges on your first volley, so that's like 18 seconds. And again, I actually said that I was more concerned about getting Engines 4 online. 14 fuel, 1 fixie, and then let's get that level 4 engine so that I know that I have the guaranteed dodge for giant missiles, you know, when I actually remember that I have cloaking as a system. You know, just when I actually remember that I have cloaking. Oh man, I'm jumping through enough nebulas. I should also bought some more fuel. Get charge ion. I mean, I actually am a fan of the charge ion here. Charge ion with flak weapons is weird. It's very tough to time everything correctly. Follow and help them. Search is hopeless. No reward. No reward. And this is Nebulas. Nebulas, a lot of empty jumps. What's this? Secure the fuel supply, secure the ammunition, let them leave. I guess we'll secure that fuel supply. Okay, so no boarding. You do have drones, which is gross. Alright, let's turn all this stuff off. Turn my shields back on, because I kind of want to see what I'm dealing with here. Okay, defensive drone, flak 1, and heavy. That's just the anti-drone drone, so that's not technically an issue. So I can get the flak online, and I can go crystal for my damage output. And then cloak what I need to cloak. Okay, that's fine. Go ahead, cloak now. Okay, the heavy stayed up, which is fine. That means I only need one shield online to deal with that. Okay, it looks like they didn't activate... Okay, they put up another shield. That's fine. I'm a little concerned. That's what I was a little bit concerned about, that they have some sort of boarding drone that looked like an ion intruder. Okay, ion intruder into clone bay, not actually a problem right now. Okay, I heard it didn't actually go off, so damaging the system here did take it offline for us. And they turn it back on to zap me in the clone bay. You fiends. Alright. Well, at least I got some fuel, 13 scrap, sure. I should probably repair that. Okay, so we're going to start doing some repairs. Ion intruders are so goofy. Ion intruders are sort of like that charge... Like I said, the charge 2, where it's just like, when the computer does it, it's like, here, I can just flat out ignore it, and it's like no big deal. And then the other time, it just boards into like your shields and weapons, and you have like the worst time imaginable. Those are sort of like the modus operandi. I want to see if I can get that quest. I mean, you sort of can, sort of can't. Oh, good. They have space dementia. I mean, okay. Okay, let's move our weapons around, bring up our shields to max. Turn on cloaking. We have cloaking. I remember I have cloaking. So it's a missile, 2 shots of pike beam, and 3 shields. Yeesh. Okay. Dodge. I mean, yeah, I guess I cloak the missile here. Then maybe I hack? Alright, they have a clone bay. This should only be a 2-crew ship. There is potential I actually could take dumb amounts of damage from this ship, right? So this... I don't know how much of a damage missile that is. Asteroid, oh, above the heavy crystal. I was writing something earlier, and I was like, couldn't understand why I couldn't delete a period, and it was just dirt. I was like, what? Oh. Glad no one saw that, though. That would be embarrassing. They only have 2 crew. Maybe. I have to actually hurt them in the weapons a little bit, I think. Okay, that's cool. Took the missile offline and the pike beam, so now we're safe after the missile misses. Misses. totally, of course, was an Artemis. Of course it was. Yeah, cool train. Oh, we got there. Okay, so they have 2 Zoltan crew. What are their health at? 70. What I do for a living? I work in, like, retail. Small collectibles. Typically, I sell stuff online. Apparently isn't fixing clone bays. Hey, you know what? Fixing clone bays is an honorable profession. Now I want to do it. Now I want to get the krill. I want it. I want to try. Go ahead, fix it. Oh, well, that's foolish. They have a clone bay. I should have recognized that they have a clone bay, and I can't actually get a crew kill here. So, GG on wasting a part and possibly eating additional damage. Okay, 25 scrap. So what I want to do is little tiny repairs. Just tiny, tiny repairs. The idea being that we get a passive heal every jump. 2, 3... on my entire crew since I can't heal them directly. So we're just kind of spreading out the damage here. Alright. Everyone returns back to their stations. Yeah, so it looks like we won't be getting the event. Hello. Okay, automated drone, sure. Can I get away with not hacking here? You do only have 2 shields. Probably have ridiculous levels of evasion. Basic laser, halberd, and an ion weapon. Okay. What are you hacking? Hacking my shields. That's a jerk move. Hey, lad. How's it going? Okay, what kind of hack are we talking about here? Is it a sensible hack? Okay, that's a level 2 hack. That's kind of a problem. Okay, so we're now like in level 3 hack territory. Let's go ahead and cloak. This ship is easy peasy. I would not say this is an easy peasy ship. It's probably like above average, I guess. All new Flex Seal. Oof. Who's the guy who sells that stuff? The, like Billy May... No, not Billy Mays. The other one. Maybe. Do I want to hit our evasion? Yeah, let's hit him in... Let's drop their evasion. Okay, so now all of our shots are going to hit. And hopefully these aren't timed very well now. So tired. Are the little ones running you ragged? Billy Mays was one of them. Well, there was Billy Mays, who I thought... He's the one that passed away. And then there's like the, the slap chop guy. And he was arrested. Vince Offer. There is another one, though. He does the, the Flex Seal things, where he cuts a boat in half. And then... What is world record? Oh, WR, sorry. Yeah, WR stands for the world record. So that's Billy Kirby. Won 39 ships in a row. Team Fortress 2. Alright, you got a missile. Why all your ships gotta have missiles? Why you gotta have missiles? Get dodged. Yeah, I know he also does the ShamWow. No, not 29 in a row, 39 in a row. If I said 29, then I misspoke. No, yeah, he won 39 in a row. It's crazy. Not going to take surrender. 15 scrap. Pretty low offer there. And, I mean, it sort of goes out without saying that he's phenomenal at FTL, but he's, like, he does stream and is ridiculously informative and knowledgeable about the game. I was like, I know a lot about FTL. I'll just hop into the stream. And in the first hour, I was like, oh, okay, that's 3 things I did not even consider. He's like, yeah, so they have level 2 oxygen because the fire isn't dying out, so that means it's not level 1. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. Then he showed how to do, like, crew manipulation to change how, like, enemies do repairs. I was like, oh, that's also cool, and something else I probably forgot. I'm going to miss out on 1 jump on the sector. Nothing here at the exit. Can't do anything about it. I'm looking at level 3 shields, though. It's pretty tempting. Slughome Nebula or Uncharted Nebula? Slugs. Slugs are the worst. Do I want to go Slughome Nebula? Or do I just want to go Uncharted? Let's just go Uncharted. Slugs have cloaking, which I don't want to deal with. Of course you're a store right there. But I don't need anything. I mean, level 3 shields is... Okay, there. Now I'm not even tempted. Can't tempt me, store. Alright, let's actually path our way through the sector, sort of see what we got. I mean, again, exit on the nebula. We might get a couple dives, a couple additional jumps, and then dive for the exit. So that's dead. That's dead-ish. I like how that connects. That actually does too. Alright, well, obviously not going to the store first. No reason to. What are you? An advanced rebel automated ship remains stationary, small rebel space station. Of course we're going to attack you to get to the station. You have cloaking, a halberd beam, and shenanigans. So you're going to cloak right off the bat. That's fine. I mean, so that's a heavy laser too. We just cloak this. And we should be good. Well, again, we want to take out their evasion first. It's going to be a little bit of time, I think, before the weapons sync up. That's 17 seconds. That's 13 seconds. Though, as I always like to say, these weapons are considered manned on AI ships. Nice. Don't do it. Yeah, I should have put them on shields already. So you're gonna like beam and then fire 2 shots into my shields. Nice. Okay, so now we're safe. I guess we'll take out the cloaking next, just not even deal with it. And got a kill. 31 scrap. Investigate that station. You have nothing. I got all excited there, and then you're like, nope, nothing here. 45 scrap in the store. Let's go ahead and get that power bar. I mean, I did just add 2 additional like bars to a system there. Should probably be able to turn it on. It's a good idea. So I can bounce down here and then back up. Maybe catch the store. Maybe make it worthwhile. Nice. A rock armored transport nearby looks to have lost its bearings, but when they hail you, they grow suspicious. Whatever life forms you are, we find you repugnant. We seek no aid. Leave now. I mean, they did call me repugnant, but maybe they're just having a bad day. You know, we've all been there. It's traffic, and you get frustrated. So we're just going to offer to lead them out of the nebula because we're nice guys. We're selling missiles and helping people out. 50 scrap, 1 drone, and 2 missiles. See, that's being a good citizen. It's all about. The rock grudgingly transfers control of their helm to you, and you steer them to a thinner part of the nebula. I'm not sure what to think, but transfer over some supplies all the same. See? Never hurts to help. What is this? I jumped into a second nebula beset by a plasma storm, an automated drone. Do I want to fight the automated drone sight unseen? A little bit risky. Okay, you have mind control. What systems are you going to bring online? Okay. So halberd beam. I should get 2 shields up for the halberd beam. So the halberd beam is going to fire early, and then we cloak this. So that's 4 damage weapon. That's. So if we hack here, 2 shields absorbs this. We can cloak this. Our weapons will charge first. We'll hack their evasion, and it might be worthwhile. Do I want to shoot them in the mind control first, or I just shoot them in the weapons and be safe? I have to do 3 damage to their weapons to be safe. Because, yeah, so that's going to be the plan. I'm going to try and deal 3 damage. Alright, we can send that on its way. Get the hack. Maybe 1 shot gets in. Alright, and there's the mind control. What level mind control do you have? 125 health, so that's a level 1 mind control. Yeah, knock yourself out, I guess. So, I mean, we have 2 buffer points. They're not going to get through to turn our weapons offline. Oh, you're sneaky. I didn't notice that you brought that halberd beam back online. Sneaky, sneaky. Alright, well, you don't have any evasion anymore, so I'm just going to end this. Bring back on the oxygen. Everyone loves oxygen. That's what I hear from the kids. Alright, 1 missile, 1 drone, and 40 scrap. You know, after we picked up the engine, we actually haven't picked up any additional crew. I'd like to have at least 5 crew by now. It's going to be a pain dealing with boarding events. Oh, you're a store. Do I care about this store then? 1, 2, 3? I mean, in the nebula? I think we get there just fine. Let's see. Drones, and a missile, and 2 shields. Okie dokie. And you're trying to run away. Okay, beam drone, that's actually kind of a nasty fight. Not gonna lie there. Alright, we do have to hack. Don't have to. We should hack here. It's wise, it's prudent to do so. Shoot them in their evasion, cloak this missile, and then deal with the rest of the ship. Okay, so we can send the flank. That's going to go to shields. Yeah, we see that you have a level 3 piloting, so we're going to have fire all these weapons at their piloting. I just want to make sure all my shots get there on time. Okay, drop shield and go to max evasion, so my cloak is at 100%, so I don't eat this missile. Alright. It's already past the threshold here, so we can just bring up our shields again. I mean, now we're going to hit them in the weapon systems. As long as we do 2 damage, those go offline as well. Now we can bring back up on the oxygen and finish them off, no problem. $21 scrap, really? Come on, it's Sector 5 and you're only going to give me 21 scrap? I'm glad you're dead. What do you think about that? Does that make you feel good? Drone control, crew teleport, automated reloader. No additional weapons, though. Okay, so we're going to pass on all the systems. Reloader is the only thing of interest here. Do I pick it up? We've already seen one store. There's probably only 2 stores in the sector here. One here and then one in the nebula. Maybe we jump over this and then back around. Okay, so this is probably the last store we see. So let's go ahead. We'll get the automated reloader. Speeding our weapons along could be potentially beneficial. Time-wise, I'm going to buy up a little more fuel than normal. We'll go up to 16. Because, like I said, we're not going to see a store probably until the next sector. I mean, there might be an event store. 2 hull, just to make sure. A little bit more than normal again. If we're not going to see a store for a while, that makes sense. And then 2 power bars. I might have altered that command slightly since it has last been entered. Thank you. Clutch hole. Clutch hole. Yeah, that's link is to double Vulcans against Phase 2, Phase 3 of the flagship. Good times. Navigating the fog blind, you practically bump holes with the Manta ship. They hail you. Pah! This transgression will be overlooked. Nebula, very dangerous. Next time, humans all die. You know what? I would have let him go. If, you know, here's the threat, your transgressions, blah, blah, blah. Next time, humans all die. Do you see any filthy humans on my ship? Do you see any filthy humans on my ship? I mean, I don't mind getting called repugnant. I mean, I do, but I can let that slide. But humans, that's... No, there will not be a next time. Okay, missile, mini beam, burst. Oh, that's weapons there. What's the possibility of a crew kill on something like this? Slim. I know, right? Okay, so the Mantis have bored here. That's a bit unfortunate. But they are split up, so that should slow them down. We'll turn off the oxygen, try to vent as fast as we can. So we turn off the oxygen for that. That's, of course, again, why we have crew on the doors. So 3 shields should be okay. We'll dodge... I guess we dodge the missile here. Evasion. Humans are gross and smelly. Yay! Well, I mean, sure. Whoa, that was a ton of evasion. Okay, that's That was a ton of evasion. Good for you. Okay, well, I got one dodge on 40%, 25%. That's fine. It's fine. Didn't crack their O2. They're now in my O2. Really? Enjoy. Enjoy. Okay. One, two, three. All right, I'm gonna wait a second here. Man, the dodges. Okay, fair enough. I like that they're still going and running around my ship, and there's like no oxygen. Okay, so all three of these shots have to hit and line up with that for us to be in danger of taking damage from that system. I think more crew actually just boarded us. And they're in my cloaking. Okay. Alright, well, let's see how you like not having oxygen, and let's go deal with this border here. Oh, it's just an NG. Okay, so that's probably that could be their only NG crew, and that's going to make repairs very difficult for them. Okay, so this is online, this is online. I got a Mantis trying to repair the oxygen. They have enough hull left. Let's go ahead and beat up the weapons a little bit more. Okay, I was about to fire again, but they actually didn't bring that missile online, so let's not shoot them and bring back up our own oxygen because we're at 11%. Okay, take the medbay offline. Turn their crew back to their spots. I know I have a breach here. Okay, missiles online. I mean, I can cloak that. 11% oxygen, 10% oxygen. Everything's fine. Okay, there's the missile firing. Okay, now the ship has no oxygen left. Alright, and now they're having a bad time. Crew dead. You're able to take the fuel out of storage and also take the scrap. You can manage 3 fuel, 43 scrap. Cool. Okay, so you two are a little bit beat up. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'll probably get the NG to finish it off since the NG will do repairs quickly. I really should be like putting them at the same time. It actually would reduce the amount of damage they're actually taking. Do I need another power bar? Okay, there's the exit. You two are the jumps that connect. So I think we hit this jump up here. Empty. 1, 2. Yeah, that's not... I don't think that's 3. Alright, another middle of a plasma storm. Despite the harsh conditions, Rebel Scout seems to be waiting for you. Uh-huh. Okay, so beam drone, giant missile. Gotcha. Oh, not a beam drone, combat drone. Okay, so we go 2 shields, some evasion, and I think we take out their evasion. Guess I should have bought that power bar. Would that have helped? I'll have to see if I have like an odd number of power or not, because it does round up. Okay, I'll only need that power online when I'm hacking. So 2 damage to their weapon system takes it offline, so we'll do flak in the center of their ship, maybe get that offline, do 2 damage to the weapons, and then we're good to go. Oh, that's a 3 shielded ship. Well, GG's. Okay, but they only have 15% evasion, and that's a beam drone. Okay. But they actually took this weapon offline as well, so that's good for us. The dodges are not good for us. So hopefully our hack comes back online. I'm at 54% oxygen. And they're trying to get away. That's kind of unfortunate. FTL's charging. Okay, they have 2 busted systems. Ideally, I would like to hit another one. Oh, that was like a miracle shot, to be perfectly honest. Okay, that lets me get another shot in, perhaps. My hacking's up in 10 seconds. Don't get that repair. 34% oxygen. I don't know if I get there in time. Okay, send that shot on the way now. How much damage do I have to do to the engines to take them offline? 4? 3 hits the shields, those 4. Well, that just kills them. So there's the hack. Not taking that surrender because you're dead. Awesome. And oxygen back online. Okay. See, that was fine. Ship. Yeah, 18 power bars. If I got another power bar, I would have actually had an additional one for that fight. Okay. Okay. Again, we're going to wait for oxygen to get back on in case I run into another one of those events. And, you know, I have to let the oxygen slide so that we can survive. Or better yet, win. Actually, surviving and winning would be probably the best outcome. It's, I know, unconventional, but I just feel like it makes sense. Okay, this is just straight intruders on board. Oh, I forgot to move you doors. I deserve this. You're in hacking. You're trying to go someplace else. We've been hacking. Get into the doors. Okay. Let's power up the clone bay. Got my oxygen online. And now I have someone fighting in shields. Can I just vent shields from here? And then... Actually, this is where the slightly lower oxygen will be nice, because that should drain really fast. Again, I could win like the fight, and kill them off, and then just respawn my crew with the clone bay. I prefer not to. Let's just use the lockdown mechanism. Good luck getting in now. I think they're actually going to get in now. And we're just going to leave. Okay, I don't hear them anymore. All right. Oxygen back on. Power up the systems. Remove my weapons back to their original spot. 77% oxygen, that's fine. I mean, there's actually no point in going to the exit. 1, 2, 3, then dive. Because there's never an event at a nebula. Okay, so you jump into the middle of a plasma storm. Multiple recently incapacitated ships loom in the shadows and briefly illuminated by lightning. Now, if we had level 2 piloting, we do get a blue option here. But it's actually better to use option 1, even though it potentially risks crew member, or I think it's like guaranteed, or at very least more likely that we get something for free with option 1. 39 scrap, and this second ion bomb of the run. Is that a sign? No, we're not going to take the ion bomb. It's not, no. I mean, we'll take it, but we're going to sell it. And we're going to attack some pirates. Okay. Okay, so you have a missile, ion, and a burst 2. You're not going to board me. I appreciate that. Okay, so we did take down... Or we didn't take down, so the Zoltan shield is down. This we just endure. Here comes the missile. This we do need a cloak. Ion bomb drops shields faster. I mean, if I had the power to get it online versus the crystal... No, the crystal's going to fire... Let's see. If the crystal doesn't hit, that's 2 damage. I mean, that one-shots it. Anyways, hey Des, how are you? So I was sort of banking that we definitely would take this missile offline because the enemy AI favors taking the least charged weapon offline, and so we cloaked after this missile fired, and that means it's most likely going to be like the least charged weapon. Four fuel, 20 scrap, and 2 missiles. No, that's alright. I will ignore your pleas. Wow, that offer was actually better. What? You search the remains of the ship but only come across blueprints of debris from broken machinery. A shame, but you take what scrap you could salvage. Roar. 16 scrap. Yuck. Okay, nothing here. We're now going to dive. Do I want any improvements before I dive? I don't think so. I guess we're just sort of saving up scrap to, I don't know, perhaps booster weapons. Mind control is kind of an interesting thing we could possibly get into as well. I mean, we're only in Sector 5, and we have 3 shields, we have decent enough weapons, and we got hacking. That's pretty alright. Hey, it's a Vulcan and a missile. And level 4 shields. Huh. So is this just to cloak the missile and get out of here kind of run? I think so. Like, so even if I hack their evasion, 3, 4, 5, I could do 3 damage to their systems. They could just take the Vulcan and leave the missile online. not particularly... yeah. Now, we let them live. We will now try to maybe... I don't know, it's one fuel. What's the worst that can happen? Except this Vulcan actually charges up. Okay, well, now they're down to 3 shields. Okay, Vulcan is warming up, sure. Okay, we'll cloak. Alright, whatever. Rebel Stronghold or Rebel Controlled? Well, of course Rebel Stronghold. You have to go Rebel Stronghold. There is a shipyard event in this sector, which we fight essentially a lesser version of the Phase 3 flagship. That gives us a ton of rewards, and it also delays the Rebel fleet by 2 jumps. It also means there's only, I think, 1 store in the sector. It looks like an empty beacon, which I can't tell because I don't have long-range scanners. So we'll just fly around. Maybe we'll come across it. Maybe. You're not the flagship. Rebel ship hails you. Federation scum? We've waited a long time. Wow, repugnant humans and scum. I mean, they just don't quit with the insults. Alright, so we'll just wreck their shields. If I had more drone parts to play with, I could, like, contemplate doing crew kills. If I had, like, 3 or 4 more, maybe we would start, like, trying to be more active in doing that. If I was behind and I felt like I needed to push. We're not behind, though. 7 missiles. No. I think I've sold all the missiles. We've had 3 missile selling events so far. 3 fuel, a drone, and 46 scrap. Okay. Now, they do have boarding. I should actually put them indoors. Distress. I mean, sure. Okay, hacking, missile, ions, that's terrible. Ions and missiles don't really do much anything. We'll try to get to that storage, and probably a heavy laser too. Okay, that's my engines, alright. So even if this comes, my engines come back online before the missile's fired, it still actually takes my crew off the system, which does lower my evasion. So yeah, we're operating at 90% dodge. Missiles power up ion versus... I don't have the power for it unless I turn something else off. I mean, if I had the like, system power, sure, but I would have to upgrade my weapons first. Oh, that's definitely going to hit. Oh, I really don't like spending 150 scrap to get an ion online if I find something I actually want from a store and I don't have the scrap to get that. Cloak. Wow, that missile just won't go down. Missiles never just go down. All right, thank you. "42 scrap. Investigate the station." Hey, it's Defense Drone Mark II and 23 scrap. Okay, distress. When I use power bar, stays there. Yeah, no, they said, I know. Let's see, I got 18 bombs. Could I use it? Is it an improvement versus any weapons I don't have? I now have 215 scrap. I already have hacking and cloaking, so the only system left would be mind control at, what, 75? That leaves me at 110. I guess I can buy anything at 110. You find a source of a distress call. Small research station appears. A small laboratory fire got out of control. They totally bought it from slugs. And is threatening to destroy the station. Their fire suppression system is not responding. Okay, we're going to send the rock in and we get a free augment, I believe. Your rock soldier tears through the airlock directly into the fire. You've never seen someone that large move that fast. It disperses as much fire suppression as possible into the heat of the blaze, and eventually the fire starts to die. Well, I mean, yeah, no, so I wouldn't have done it before because, like I said, I want enough scrap to buy, like, I needed. I wasn't really hurting killing enemy ships. I mean, I could have hacked there. I was just saving on hacking parts. FTL recharge booster and 60 scrap. Sure. See, look at this. That's sincere gratitude and stuff. There's these other ships, like you say, that are lies and they just give you sincere gratitude and no stuff. And those are the ones you snipe as they try and get away. Hail and offer assistance. Sure, I'll try and shield their ship with ours. We could potentially take 5 hull damage here. 4 hull damage for 19 scrap. Not amazing. Gotta go to sleep. Good night, Crow. Good luck on the run. Thanks, Elad. Is there Condor stuff tomorrow? Okay. Yeah, I think I want to hack evasion here. 2 charge lasers. Well, no. Okay, hold on. We could get 1 volley off first. Not tomorrow. It's the end of conduit on Saturday. Okay, that's cool. Alright, so we can cloak under these volley the first time. And if we are able to take out their evasion, then our weapons will be able to just normally take out their weapons from there with no problem. Those will charge first. Those are like 17 charge times. 17-second charge times, I should say. Yep, there goes the piloting. We can cloak. Alright, saved a drone part. Nice. I think I might actually I would contemplate buying crew actually at the store if we find one. 2 missiles, 1 drone, and the 46 scrap. You detect a rebel scout on attack approach to a small refilling outpost. Their weapons are charged, but they're not firing yet. Okay, so of course we're going to defend the outpost. Hang on, shield. What? What about an ion shield? Okay, they're not going to board us. Boy, those weapons are... This ship is weird. So, this ship doesn't have any other systems. It has a heavy 2 and a burst 1. So that's like a 5 power weapon system, 2 shields in a homeworld's like sector 6. That's incredibly weak. And only level 1 oxygen. What is this ship? Do you have like level 1,000,000 evasion or something? Okay, well, you don't have any oxygen. These weapons are actually just going to desync more so. Doesn't look like they have level 1,000,000 evasion. Are you trained in shields? Ah, you're getting there. I mean, they don't even have a med bay. This is like legit kind of silly how bad this ship is. Oh, that was just irresponsible firing on my part. There we go. So we just took their oxygen offline for 20 seconds. It's fine. With the crew dead, you quiet... Oh, quickly, not quietly. Why would we be quiet? They're dead. We can just stomp around as much as we want. 1 fuel, 1 drone, 56 scrap. Continue. The outpost hails you. Those pompous bastards expected free services just because they defeated the Federation. Take this for the help. Another 32 scrap and 2 fuel. All right. So I mean, I got scrap. FTL charge booster automated. At least helped. I mean, I was probably okay either way, but no. I mean, I'm not denying that it's better than nothing, and it's not just, you know, it's technically better than nothing. It will have a use, and likely will replace and get something else online. Okay, so we're sitting at like 323 scrap. That's kind of like a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and just buy an extra level of engines, because why not? It's gonna help us evade more shots in nastier fights. Okay, mind control, missiles, trying to run away. Mind controlled my NG. He's at 115 health, so that is a level 2 mind control there. Yeah, I can't let it get away. 41% evasion before hacking. Nice. Can you, like, kind of distract him? That's fine. Yeah, this should... So the flak will take down their shields. Our 2 charged lasers will hit them in their piloting, so that goes offline and we can hit them anywhere else. I guess we just start hitting them in the weapons. It's going to leave the missile up. So I guess shields doesn't really matter at this point. Oh, that's a nice dodge. This has actually been a pretty straightforward run. Really haven't had too much drama. 22 scrap. Mostly it's because we had a really strong, like, first 3 jumps. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we didn't see the store in the sector unless that's it or that's it. Sure, we'll attempt to data's more stuff. Nope, you want to fight. You have mind control. Kind of the same thing as before. I don't like that it is my evasion guy, though. And at 155 health. Wow, that's a level 3 mind control. Alright, we're just gonna let you rage over there. Because you're, like, gonna stomp whoever goes in there. But they're not trying to run away, so we'll just shoot them in the weapons this time around. This hasn't fired yet. Leads me to believe that it's an ion bomb. Oh no, it's a small bomb. Oh right, I have automated reloader. My weapons kind of charge fast. This ship had no shields. What is going on with this sector? Like, the scrap rewards are occasionally really low. And then we have these ships that are way below what you would expect to be finding this late in the game. Store? Oh yeah, we'll be diving again. Backup crew teleport, med bay. Other stuff, all pretty worthless. Okay, crew. Don't feel bad about crew. Gonna sell that defense drone, though. Guess we keep the ion bomb for the current time being. Couple fixes. Repairs. Which ones are you trained in anything I find relevant? Alright, you're actually partially trained in shields. That's fantastic. Could I put you there? Do I buy the other one? I guess a case could be made. So we're in sector... I mean, we're only in sector 6. We actually have sector 7. Hope I can get that extra jump. That would be nice. To fill out the rest of this ship with most of the expensive stuff really taken care of. What? Not the fighting Engie? Oh, okay, fine. I guess we'll put you on sensors. So this will help deal with borders. It technically gives us level 2 sensors, which is nice. We're going to have very little problem with repairs as well. So that's all good. Do I want a little bit more hull? Sure. Des wants to join. Okay. Ship crew. You can be the super excited for the repair Engie there. Welcome aboard. Alright, do I really need anything else? No. I mean, we could sell the FTL charge booster, but I'm actually kind of like the idea that we'll get out of this, out of bad fights quickly. 4 fuel for 3 missiles. Absolutely. I'm not even using those. 4th time we sold missiles. Traded missiles. 4th or 5th time. Of course, it's the last jump from the sector, so we will not get the benefit of the additional jumps. But you arrive at a beacon to find yourself in a huge rebel shipyard. Scaffolding and construction drones filling the sector. The entire system looks looks devoted to ship construction. The nearby planets and moons ruthlessly mine to harvest resources for a ship of immense size. Oh yeah, I totally want to look around. Warning lights flash as scans identify the gigantic ship under construction. It's a 2nd Rebel flagship. This must be the secret shipyards where the first one was built, and you've accidentally stumbled upon it. Even in its weakened state, the rebel ship powered up. Get ready for a hell of a fight on your hand. Are you kidding me? It's only 2 shields. Okay, so we just need to straight up kill this ship. I don't think there's actually any benefit to, you know, like a crew kill here. They have boarding. They don't have mind control, though. So yeah, we're just going to dunk its evasion. Shoot it in the missiles. Yeah, you guys would board there. Can't really vent that too well. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to decoy the Engie here and stop them from breaking in the room to... Oh, good, we got them just changed. Nice. Going to hack, we're going to shoot you in the shields, and we're going to cloak your scummy missiles. Don't break that. Oh, more borders. Okay. Yeah, I guess now we probably have to do... Okay, they're firing 3 shots. Everything's fine. Oh. No, not a big oh. I just fired my weapons in the wrong order. It won't actually matter. Close the doors. Oh, yeah, no, sorry. Okay, so what I'm going to do is empty that room of oxygen, then fill it up with oxygen, and then I'm going to get my doors back online, and then I'm going to vent that room. Ha ha ha, joke's on you. No! Tez? No? We have a clone bay. It's fine. You'll be back. You'll be back. With the second flagship... While the second flagship was not finished, it doesn't make the battle any less of a victory, and you've crippled the rebel fleet's strength considerably. While you don't overstay your welcome, you quickly salvage choice bits of metal, drones, and even an unusual object or two from the wreckage and prepare to jump. So we got 60 scrap. We delayed them by 2 jumps, which means nothing. And we got swarm missiles. As you're leaving, you detect an interesting Federation ship signal. Apparently the rebels were reverse engineering the advanced weaponry on a prototype Federation cruiser. You don't know how they captured the ship intact, but you programmed the FTL drive to return the ship to the nearest Federation base. You hope it gets there unharmed. Andy boy, hello. Welcome. Alright, so we're going to respawn our 2 crew. Could have got 2 extra jumps. That's a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. Oh my gosh, I actually remember to save positions. That's kind of amazing in itself. Ion bomb versus swarm missiles. Ion bomb versus swarm missiles. I guess ion bomb actually is... I mean, that's going to do more hull damage, but that's going to shut down a system. I could possibly use that earlier, though. Alright, this is fine. Dive for the exits. Uh-huh. Okay, it's bad that they boarded there. Okay, you leave, you go in. Okay, so I want to cloak the ASBs if that's what it comes to. It shouldn't. I mean, I have the FTL charger. Should be able to get out of here with no actual problems. With the minor loss of a few crew, perhaps. If I stick around, it could potentially hit me for 3. Yeah, alright, let's just get out of here. Go to a lovely Mantis control sector, deal with the borders, and then just proceed forward. You've entered a poorly charted area space that is known to be home of the Mantis. Ensure your hull plating is up to scratch and you have enough fuel in the tank to make it through. Okay. Really don't like losing skilled crew. I don't really have a choice in the matter. Worse is, but I probably... I mean, I'm just going to lose that system. Oh no, I don't want to lose 2 systems. Come on, that's silly. Alright. Okay, I'm sorry I'm going to have to bump you off, Cold Train. Low-level pilot, or low-health pilot, is a recipe for disaster. Like, if I just eat a missile here because I have to dodge something else worse, and then I have no pilot for a long period of time, it's just asking for trouble. And respawn. Okay, Mantis controlled sector. Just looking for scrap. I mean, we could beat the flagship with these weapons. But yeah, scrap, stores. Ooh, there's like this little hinge up there. Alright, Mantis, giant missile and charge ion. Okay, you don't actually have a way to heal. Okay, did you... You see that you don't actually have a way to heal? Double Mantis into shields. That is a bit gross. Okay, NGs help the best you can. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so we hacked the oxygen, we got our breach. We should be able to cloak this missile without any problem. Oh, nope. Okay. I was gonna go to 4 power to ensure my, or 4 engines, but because I killed off my pilot, that would actually reduce us below 100% evasion, and leave us potentially exposed to getting murdered. Okay. Okay, we cloak. We have 102% evasion. Turn everybody back to their seats. Okay, so that breach emptied that room quickly enough. The NG can't do repairs. And everyone else is a Mantis. Alright, so we just win from here. So, let's see. Once again, thank you everybody for stopping by. It's always nice to have people to chat with while playing video games, and do appreciate everyone who stops by, particularly those who have frequented the channel multiple times. Always nice. And a special thank you to the willing participants who joined the crew. So we get a chain burst laser and 23 scrap. Do I want the chain burst laser over the swarm missiles? I kind of like that. So my weapon timeout right now is 13 seconds. Okay, and that sort of increases to 17. And swarm missiles is a little bit more independent. I think we'll just stick with them. I don't usually use swarm missiles. Okay. So I noticed that the ship is all mantis, so I think this is like a quest where they jump instantaneously if the fight goes poorly, and then we can like chase them down and get a guaranteed weapon. Ion, heavy 1, and a missile. Okay. Where are you gonna board? Sensors. Okay, get vented. Okay, so we're going to vent here and do that same thing we did before. So that I can't, like, vent them from that spot. Currently. Okay, get the hack. Make sure that's online. Cool, did hit the oxygen. Okay, so they're at pretty low health. They totally broke my cloaking. And I don't have anybody to fix it. I don't have NGs to fix it. So we are susceptible to getting hit with a missile. Could go into the clone bay and I lose my 2 NGs. That would be really unfortunate. I'd rather them break this system than I lose my pilot, like if they moved into piloting and dropped my evasion. Like so. Okay, well, the missile isn't going to do any harm. Well, it's going to hit me probably, but... FTL delayed, FTL delayed. Jump imminent. Dang it. Yeah, okay. The ship made an emergency FTL jump, but it looks like they did mask their signature. You could easily follow them if you want after them. All right, where's the quest marker? Wow, they didn't jump very far. You know what? Let's go ahead and just get level 2 doors as well. I mean, it is a mantis sector. We're going to get boarded quite a bit. Seems like a worthwhile venture, or investment, I should say. Do I want to jump this quest now? Quest, distress. See if those 2 are stores, and then back up the middle. Sure. Alright. Now, I mean, we were only gone for like 5 seconds, and oh, well, they upgraded their shields and bought whole new weapons, and sure, yeah, that's fine, game. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the problem with this is, as I now remember, they're going to jump on this one, too, if they take a lot of hull damage. So I think we just go for the straight kill. Not you again. Do you know how much these repairs are going to cost me? Time to take out the big guns. Okay, so that's a 3-power weapon, 3-power weapon, 2-power weapon, 8-power weapon system. Sure, sure. Like, if I had mind control, maybe I could do some, like, shenanigans here, but, I, like, don't. Nice, get vented as I open that door. Yeah, same thing gets to happen over here. Oh, good, they backtracked the other way. That's fantastic. Okay, 2 damage and the breach. Sure, we just need to cloak this now. Okay, they did go back. Oh, that's a fire. That's a bad time for them. Okay, you get vented as well. Gotta make sure they don't get away this time. Look, you proved your point. We don't want to die. Take this and let us go. Hull smash laser and 68 scrap. Sure, we will let them live. Thank you, but you don't have any idea how much repairing 2 ships will set us back. What an odd mantis. You prepare to leave. Do I take that over to the swarm missiles? I think technically I should. Okay, I like need a store so I can sell stuff. I have like a lot of stuff to sell. Sold missiles, I guess it makes sense I would actually go into weapons. We're just going to set up our own little shop and not worry about the Rebels and Federation stuff. Just let them go at it. It's totally going to be fine. You find the source of a distress call, another small research station. It appears a small laboratory fire has got out of control. I mean, it's really starting to feel uncomfortable with these fire suppression systems. It's actually possible to get fire suppression from this event. I would not trust it. Send your rock crew member in. Once again, your rock soldier tears through the airlock directly into the fire. You've never seen someone that large move that fast. It disperses as much fire suppression as possible into the heart of the blaze, and eventually the fire starts to die down. Hacking stun and 63 scrap. Oh wow, that just goes like straight to the exit. That's gross. Shoot. I'm just gonna backtrack. I thought that actually pathed up back, so we're going to burn a jump here because, like I said, I desperately want a store. Not desperately, but we have so much stuff we can sell at a store. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. A couple Rebel Scum, 4 doors, decent enough weapons, sure. Okay, so they have 2 basic lasers and the burst 3 here, so that's really the only danger. Yeah, that's fine with that dodge. Okay, so we just need to cloak this. Nah, didn't get both kills. It's not like that's like the end of the world or anything, just would have been nice. Okay, oxygen down to 37%. Do you want to board us again? Are you sure about that? Okay, so we took the bad weapon offline. Maybe I can snipe the med bay. Med bay considered sniped. Okay, so they're just going to have a really bad time. Oh, we have hacking's done. I kind of forgot about that. I was like, well, why is he not moving anymore? Oh, no. Really? No one in engines, no one in piloting, and they got that triple dodge at the end? Whatever, game. No, well, that's a breach. Enjoy that. Alright, so we just need to take the medbay offline. Oh, with a breach in the medbay, they're really in trouble here. Not going to take that surrender. No good. Five fuel, 61 scrap. Is there a store? I gotta burn a jump again. It's probably gonna be the only store in the sector. It's totally worth it. Alright, crew teleporter, backup battery, mind control, and some crew. Okay, so we sell the swarm missiles, we're gonna sell the ion bomb, sell the charged laser. Do I want hacking stun? Probably not. Not really. Okay. Go ahead. Yeah, mind control for the last system. Power up shields 4. Buy the Mantis. Can I buy any more crew? Is that everyone? Ship. Crew. I can get one more crew member. Oh, wow. Repair and rock. Why not? Backup battery. Wow, we actually have 35 scrap left over. Backup battery it is. Okay, let's see. Let's put you, I guess, toward shields, Mantis, and mind control just because. Alright, and we're just going to save everyone's spot. Yeah, no, burning jumps in sectors. It's a tragedy. Chance of double reward. Sure, aid that civilian ship. Please board in a 2x2 room. I mean, just, you know, knock yourselves out. It's going to be a real fun time. Let's see. Do I have enough? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 3. So that's 3 shields. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, this potentially could work. Oh, you like the backgrounds? Yeah, I have, I think it's FTL mod. There's actually a couple different mods out there that change backgrounds. There's also some crazy shenanigans mods like Captain's Edition. Do I want to hack the medbay, let them board, and they board back? Do I think I kill them in time? Okay, let's see where they board. If I feel I can kill them in time, then we will. Elsewise, I'll do medbay hack. I will not be able to kill those guys in time. I don't think. Okay, we're just going to mind control the pilot. Oh, he's still mind controlled. Okay, well, knock yourself out. Okay, they boarded back. We want them to board into the medbay. We turn the medbay on, and then we hack it. Alright, see you, Des. Thanks for stopping by. Always appreciated. Oh my gosh, they had a stun bomb. No one told me this. Okay, got the Mantis dead. You're at 85 health, so it's good. We're gonna let them do repairs. Okay, they're now trying to get in there. 85 health. I don't know what kind of situation those doors are in. Okay, that's good. So he's going to go in there and fix. That buys me enough time for my medbay to go, or my hack to come online. Oh, he broke the doors. Dang it, he broke the doors. I guess we just mind control here then. Yeah, okay, so we mind control. How much health are you at? You're at 55 health. I do need them to go into the med bay. Okay, this is going to be a wait, sorry. So it's going to do the repairs, which is, we should be safe. And then we're going to hack medbay, get the crew kill. Alright, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it. I wonder if I actually turn the hack off, if that allows the repair to go back up at full speed. Alright, level 2 hack, medbay. Trying to break down the wrong door, doesn't matter. Crew kill. Okay. No more life signs detected from the pirate ship. You hasten to contact the civilians. 51 scrap from the civilians. Apparently the ship was being assaulted was a science vessel. They thank you for saving them with and offer a small reward of another 51 scrap. Yeah, 102 scrap. Sure. Alright, well, no one's the Mantis. And again, the Mantis is going to be dealing with borders. Quick refresh on the Mantis. Oh, wait, I didn't, put oxygen back in that room. My bad. Sorry about that. Actually, we'll need level 2 oxygen for the flagship fight, because it could potentially hack it. And a level 3 hack on level below 2 oxygen. They can asphyxiate, so let's not have that happen. Nothing. Okay, let's jump to the exit and then see if we can get 2 more jumps before the end, or then dive. You come across an asteroid mining colony, they message you immediately. Greetings, our supplies of mining explosives have run out ever since the rebel blockaded this system. Do you have any extra explosives? Why, yes I do. 15 missiles for 36 scrap and 5 hull repaired. Alright. Oh, I did this wrong. I could have hit... I should have known that this jump was also going to get overtaken and cut into. Still, it was a pretty decent reward. You're a son with intruders on board. With 4 intruders on board. Okay, no. We're gonna wait. Stop it. We'll let them kill the 1, and then we'll go in with the other 3. Oh no, we'll just let them kill the 1. Good job. We're now going to take our dive. Pause. Mind control them. Okay, are you aware that that is a 10 power weapon system you have there? Double Vulcans, Flak 1, I mean, really? Really? Have you, no shame? And it just got boarded. Yeah, you know what? You guys can have, a full crew. Bye. Except for the mind control guy. He apparently has decided that he likes hanging out with us because we're cooler than you. Which, let's be honest, that's true. You boarded again. Okay, I'm gonna vent that. I do need to cloak the ASB. Everything else isn't really a problem. Whoa, I didn't even hear the warning sign for the ASB. I saw the intruders detected and this, but, wow, there's like all these people on my ship. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for my hack to come back online. They all go away. And, now we'll just jump. Till the last stand. You arrive at an outpost close to the Federation base. Your access codes get you past initial security, and an officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base's war room. Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What is the meaning of this? Who are you?" We explain our mission. I mean, it's the mission that they assigned us, the mission that we're performing. How does High Command actually not know that we're on this mission? I mean, that doesn't make sense. Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief among the officers. They're so incompetent they actually can't believe that they sent you on a mission that could potentially save them. General Churzel of the NG Brigade speaks up. Intel suggests potential counter to rebel technology. Risk all or save none. We explain the weakness of the enemy fleet, the rebel flagship, because obviously that is a great weakness, having a huge cheaty ship that takes 3 phases to kill. No problem. Tully responds, "It's settled. The rebels will be here in a matter of moments, and we will do what we can to hold off their warships, those tiny, easy, little warships. But you must succeed in destroying this flagship again, because we already defeated 1 flagship, so you should destroy 2. That makes sense. Your current outpost can provide some repairs and fuel, and other repair stations can provide aid as well. Good luck." Like, why didn't you send more ships on this mission with the data? And then they would be just as strong as us, and we could easily take down the flagship together. They were just sitting around doing nothing. Repair, base. There's normally 3 repair stations, so apparently that was 1, or that was 1. Let's see, do I need a repair station? I think with 6 drone parts, it would probably be wise to find one. Clearly is not as strange. What? Long-range scanners show the system is empty of any capital ships. Clearly is not of strategic value. Wait, FTL signatures show a rebel scout just jumped nearby. Whoa, you have hacking and some drones and a burst too. Not like scary weapons. You hacked my hacking. Well, that makes you jerks. I mean, that's what it does. I mean, that hack on hack, it's not right. I'm gonna mind control you. We're so close to actually not being able to take damage here. Unfortunately, we can, because that's 4 projectiles, and then this little combat drone can take down shields, or that beam will time correctly. I know how much you love Hacking Crow. Apparently, I don't know who told them. I thought we were all friends here, and it seems I was betrayed by someone in my chat. I don't know. I'm just disappointed. That's all. That's all. Yeah, really can't hack things here. I mean, I guess I could destroy their hack and Alright, well, we got 1 crew killed. They have no evasion, so 2 crew. Well, they got their clone bay back online. I am going to have to shoot that. I don't know if I'll actually be able to get a crew kill here. Okay, well, that helps. And now we're going to mind control you. I have not really been paying attention to them shooting at me. I probably should. Don't you want to fight? Don't you want to send this drone to attack them? Why isn't he punching him in the face? Go punch him in the face right now. That's weird. That's legit, like, weird. I am not okay with this. Like, I can understand that that person's locked on because they're doing a repair, but, Okay, I'm gonna mind control you again. You're at full health. Please activate the drone this time. Okay, you kill him, and then he kills you, then I shoot the clone bay, and then we're fine. Yeah, that was close. Okay, one crew dead. And the snipe? Nice. There are no more life signs remaining on the ship. You get to strip it of useful materials. 1 fuel, 2 missiles, and the 77 scrap. Let's see, I have 190 scrap here. I do want to hit that repair. Just mostly for the 5 additional drone parts. Okay. Of course we're going to explore the asteroid field. Why wouldn't we? Pirate ship hiding behind one of the large asteroids attacks you. Okay. Okay, you have cloaking, pike beam, ion mark 2, 3 shields, and a heavy 2. Okay. They're pirates? Maybe they got lost? I mean, ships are... I don't know. It was probably one of those guys who sets a, you know, the clever trap that they wait for months in an asteroid field. Alright, so how do I get a crew kill here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crew. That's like a lot of crew. Okay, just don't want to deal with their weapons if I don't have to. None of them went to the med bay? Okay, you know, I guess. Sure you didn't want to go to the med bay there? Okay, so they're doing repairs. Should just be able to mind control for the most part. Let's not repair weapons. Yeah, okay, 2v1, that's good stuff. Okay, that's 2 of them going to the med bay. I guess we can probably just use the battery for this. Oh, that's... Oh, the 1 to the med bay, you jerks. I waited so long to set that up. Okay, you're at 43 health. That's 3 hits to die. 25? Oh, no, 75 health. Alright, we're going to be patient here. Wait for the mind control to come back online. Ideally, they fix the O2 before the NG is able to repair the weapons. Because they'll sort of ignore if one of them gets mind controlled if they're doing repairs. Okay, so the oxygen's repaired. So now if we mind control the NG, they will fight. I'm gonna wait for a brief second. Want my hacking to come back online if I need it. Okay, dead NG. Come into the med bay, get the hack. Now that the ship has been emptied of hostiles, you search it and eventually you find a prisoner who joins your crew. Oh, they were slavers. 27 scrap and Felicity, the fighting mantis. Ooh. I mean, double mantis are so strong against boarders. But I got the repair rock. I guess we get rid of the repair rock. You're free! You're free! Go be free! Alright, can't do anything else in the asteroid field. Okay, your ship, you have, like, missiles and boarders. And a med bay. Yeah, why don't you say hello to my two mantis? You guys have fun getting to know each other. Alright, so we're going to mind control them. And then we're going to hack piloting here. So that's going to pull both of the crew. Alright, so we're going to close that. We can now hack this after we let them beat up each other for a little bit. Ideally, we're going to have to do like 7 damage to that room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to be a little bit short. Unless the flax also lands. Or there was a fire. Okay, so yeah, all their crew is dead, save for that person at 10 health. I don't care about that. I want to dodge this missile. Hi, missile. Alright. Yeah, no evasion, so our shots are guaranteed to hit. There we go. No more life signs remaining on the ship. Strip it of useful material. 47 scrap, 1 drone, and a fuel. You're getting close to the base there. Let's see. I guess we could spend scrap on stuff. Buffer point in piloting, level 3 hacking, get buffer points in those systems as well. Power bar if I want to actually utilize them. Buffer point in weapons, because I can. No, let's, weapons is sort of okay, but let's go sensors in case I get boarded there and I still want to use mind control on enemies. And it's probably what I'll actually use my power bar on. Okay, you moved into attack. You have 4 shields, some drones. That's a flak 2 and a heavy 2, defense drone 2, and a beam drone. So as long as we cloak this, we actually are fine for damage. So yeah, let's go ahead and just do an oxygen hack here. Oh, like pay attention that actually shot my drone. There we go. Backup battery on, level 3 hack. We're going to go ahead and go. We're just going to mind control them, shoot them in the oxygen. And then they should have a pretty terrible time. Okay. So they're already at 37% oxygen. We could help them out there with the lack of healing. The bot's annoying. Okay, well, that repair goes perfectly timed with the fact we can do the hack yet again. So they have no oxygen now. Okay, the medbay is now offline as well. Let's see if my hack gets there for the lack of oxygen. 13, 10, 9. Oh, they lived! I should have mind controlled them. That's my fault. If I mind controlled them, then the medbay wouldn't have healed him right there at the end. You find a weapon system on their ship with no crew to stop you. You can install it on your own. A fire beam. That's interesting. That is a crew-killing machine on the flagship. Do I... That's pretty tempting. All right, so it's going to get there, and then I have 3 jumps remaining. 1, 2, 3. Ew, no, I can't do that. 3 jumps remaining, 2 jumps remaining, 1 jump remaining, then the base, right? Can't get it quite online yet. All right, more drones. I will have to get it on, yeah, 3 jumps. 3, 2, 1. If it's a dive, then I wouldn't be able to get it on right now. No, Spooty. No, it was in the mail. My car like got a flat. It wasn't my fault. Well, I don't even know if we should bother doing this now. Spooty is the Jinxer Supremo. Sure. Hi, store. We won't be able to go to the store. They'll destroy the base. Okay. Oh, double missiles. Why double missiles? 2 boarders. Okay. Slugs are my 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. So we're actually going to board. Oh, that was the perfect place for them to board. We're going to go 4v2 there. We're going to mind control the pilot. Those 2 crew members are going to go fight the pilot. We're going to hack the piloting. Oh, sorry. I said we're going to hack the piloting. Do I cloak now? Or, yeah. I think we just get the kill, so... Because they can't get out of the fire. Oh no, that missile got fired off in time. Dang it. Oh, that was a good miss. Okay, you're just dead. Come on. Oh, the one hit. Terrible. Okay, there isn't time to salvage the enemy ship, but the crew made off with a few nearby materials. 40 scrap. Really? Okay, level 2 oxygen. Return crew back to their positions. 43 scrap in... Sure. That's getting overtaken. Dang it. Alright, just getting out of this fight. That's all I want to do. What kind of weapon systems do you actually have? Vulcan missile, mini beam, and that's 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's obviously a 1 damage missile. It's obviously a 1 damage missile system. Oh wow, I didn't even notice I actually lost my battery there from that missile. And you boarded there. Okay, so Mantis, go kill them. You two get repairs on that. Oh yeah, fire beam things, I suppose. Oh, that was way early, and I didn't... Okay. That's a bit of a problem. Just a small problem. It's okay. Okay, got that missile offline. Okay, so I don't want to jump into the flagship yet because all my systems are currently cooling down. It's just a bad idea. I mean, if you really want to fight Mantis, sure. Becoming less good with that. If you want to fight oxygenless rooms, sure. Okay, so all my systems are about to go back online. That's good enough. We're just going to jump into the flagship. Alright, so this is it, the Rebel flagship. If you're able to destroy this monstrosity, the Federation fleet will have a chance of surviving. There is no turning back. Alright, so yeah, this is the scummy flagship here. They have 3 weapons. If you're not used to seeing this in hard mode, they actually do connect the missile and laser cannon room to the main ship. So the typical strategy of just killing the person in missiles and taking that offline doesn't quite work here. We're also going to have to deal with this lovely level 2 cloak and a level 3 hack. So we'll see what they hack and then kind of go from there. Shields. That's actually a pretty gross hack. So what we're going to do, though, is we're going to hack their shield room and put a fire in it, and that's going to kill off a bunch of their crew. Yeah, I'm going to need a 3-power hack for that. Eventually. So this is a 20-second charge time. Yeah, we're going to have to wait before we actually start taking down the shields. Cloak the missiles, of course, like so. Alright, and now we start the hack. And mind control the pilot. So that should drastically reduce evasion, and then I do want to hit the missile room. I think it's going to get hit, though. I want to see if I can start firing that hacking and knock it down a few stages, though. And I still want the fire in the shields. I want all of the things, but I can't really get all of the things, I don't think. Oh, no, that'll work. Alright, they're having a fantastic time over there. So if we deal at least 2 damage to this missile, all these weapons actually work like artillery beams. And they're 3-power systems, but only take 1 power to run. Though they're like invisibly charged. Anyways, so if we deal at least 2 damage to this missile, it reduces the charge time enough that our cloak will be back up before that missile fires again. I didn't actually do anything to that my shield hack, though. We might just cloak because I don't want that laser beam to come online with my shields in that current state. So buy a couple seconds here, and then reintroduce them to a really bad time. Two shields. Can I get the hack in? So yeah, once the beam starts, like all beam weapons they hit 100% of the time, so we already got the beam started. It actually was still doing the fire damage. Yeah, okay, so that was a level 1 hack. Way easier to deal with. And now let's mind control. So we want to kill off as many crew as we can during this part of the flagship fight. It's going to make dealing with Phase 3 a lot easier. Yeah, let's cloak those missiles. 100% evasion. Ideally, we'll leave one alive there to, you know, tell the story of our greatness. Actually, just helps reduce evasion in Phase 3. Oh, cool, the door's closed. So yeah, we're gonna wait. Yeah, I knew I was gonna take damage because of that. Oh, wow, I might take, like, a lot of damage. Okay. Let me know how that's going in that room. I was really hoping for more crew kills there. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna take another hull damage here. And then I kind of actually need you to get out of there because you could die. And my clone bay is kind of like not online right now. Okay. Not an amazing first flight or first phase. But we killed off some crew. Should be able to kill off a couple more crew the second time. It's really the shield hack. I mean, shield hack is just an absolutely brutal hack. 28 scrap. Nothing we can do. Is everything actually repaired? Okay, we shouldn't get... Oh, okay, yeah, we're going to get boarded. I was about to say, we're not get boarded except for that boarding drone. So Phase 2 is going to have a boarding drone, a lot of drones, but it loses the hacking and the cloaking. So we're going to hopefully introduce the boarding drone to our Mantis squad. Okay, and we're just going to wait here. The reason that we want to wait here is it sets up Phase 3, the flagship fight. If something goes bad in Phase 3, after we jump into the flagship, we can always jump back to the base. It never is overtaken by enemy ships. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 4 crew left. I guess that's all right. We should be able to kill all of them this in this phase of the flagship. So yeah, we just have some drones. Gonna hack the shields here, sneak it past their defense drone. Like so. I'm gonna need to wait a little bit so all my weapons actually time correctly. Oh, you boarded directly into my Mantis. Okay, sure. We're going to open the doors, help mitigate that breach, go level 2 oxygen as well. But yeah, you had a fun night. Oh. Commentate my first tournament. Oh, the, yeah, Link to the Past. Nice. I sort of get what's going on there. Wait, what? There was a racer and that had no idea what was going on? 4-hour oh. That's like some flashbacks of Conduit there. Okay, let's go ahead. Hack them shields. Alright, we're going to switch them out just a little bit. So to spread that damage just a skosh. Again, we're going to go ahead and mind control them, reduce their evasion, put 4 shots into here, and then fire beam through there. Okay, so missile system's offline. We can now cloak the drone surge. We'll cloak it a little bit early, timing-wise. Now this is actually seeded, so these don't change. Every single phase of the, or every single surge in this fight will be these exact same drones. Alright, I'm going to knock down their drones a little bit too. So that means we're not going to be boarded by the boarding drone. Okay, we knocked the beam drone offline as well. And obviously they're really struggling with them fires. Let's help them. I think you fight fire with fire, so we're helping now. Heroduxer, thank you for the follow. Totally helping. Right. This is great. Let's not heal in the med bay. That's not cool. You don't want that. You guys should, like, fight for my amusement. Oh, I need to turn this on so they actually can't move through the rooms. Okay, he's stuck in the fires. They're dead. We'll make sure the animation is complete. And there we go. Alright. Easy peasy phase 2. It is really cool when, like, people, you know, who are struggling but still actually complete it. Sometimes in, like, I know, predominantly Condor races, where, like, there's this feeling like, it's sort of inevitable, and they stop playing, and then someone just dies, and they have to start up again. So I always give a lot of credit to those that stick it out. Almost gave up the very end. No! Let's see, what else do we need? Let's get a level 2 battery, because we can. Alright, so again, we're going to jump into the flagship. Should have 1 crew member left. You're not certain how it's able to keep fighting with the amount of damage it has sustained. No, I'm pretty certain it's plot armor and, like, cheating. Sometimes they changed in rando versus vanilla game and that silver arrows are toggable because you're in tons of lag from particle effects. He didn't know that and thought his silver... Oh, it bugged out. Eek. It looks like it's transferred a power to its teleporter. Oh no! As well as some kind of super weapon. Be prepared, this is it. Okay, so yeah, the missiles and the lasers. Now, they've been 3-powered weapons before. They're actually 4-powered now. So they fire a lot faster. We got to deal with this 12-point Zoltan shield. And might as well break their mind control. Only need level 1 mind control to deal with their level 3 mind control. But hacking's not going to do us a lot of good. And we're just going to fire at their ship. Fire beam actually does deal damage to Zoltan shields. Firebomb actually does not, though. Well, why did I do that? Okay, we're going to eat the missiles because, well, I guess I could do level 2 cloak. So I could do a level 2 cloak, and there's a chance that it actually times correctly that I evade the missiles and the swarm. Well, let's give that a shot. So beam weapons don't actually break cloaking. Come on. I cloaked a little too early. No! It's also like random timing when the events happen, so you can't like do it consistently. Okay, I don't want to fire the beam because of the charge time. I do want to turn on my battery, and we'll get our shield hack in, and everything should be fine. Okay, you should help fix piloting to keep my evasion up. Hack that piloting. Now, if they mind control one of my crew, I'll just mind control their pilot. It will still lower their evasion. Yeah, my shields guy, that's fine. Rage! Alright, we're fine. Welcome back. I can vent that out. Probably could put the NG there. NG does NG does repairs twice as fast as those guys. You know what you need? You need like a little bit more fire. There we go. There we go. They looked a little light on fire. Looked a little chilly. Oh, see, it's not... warming it up, it's fine. Oh, we missed a spot. There we go. There we go. That's perfect. Actually, that fire can't put it out, and that gets the kill. I don't know. Did I? The frozen chicken made it. Thank you, Coltrane, Nami, Tic Tac Foe, and Dez for joining me on that wonderful, wonderful adventure. That was pretty carry of a run, to be honest. I mean, getting the Flak 1 free NG defense drone into, you know, 2 shields, 4 jumps into the game was pretty solid. Then, like, selling the 4 missiles for 45 scrap at the end of Sector 1. I mean, that was about as ridiculous as Sector 1 gets. And then just had a lot of nice stuff along the way. 62.89. Oh, it's always nice to get over 6K. 50 ships, feed 100, 2,100 scrap. Is that a PB with that ship? It is. Wow, by a large margin.